G'day, welcome back to another episode of RimWorld, the township of Flint. So, last episode we had an attack. This episode, I'm hoping for no attack. I'm hoping the game goes easy on us, which should give us enough time to set up these defences. Now, they're already part way there. They've just got to get built, which, you know, they're slowly being done. So, one thing I discovered last episode was that sandstone versus granite. Granite is harder. And we've got poor moods. Poor moods are going to be expected because there's still a lot of issues, but defences first, moods later. Well, hopefully. So, like I said, we're still going to patch up this wall, so I'm actually going to go ahead and, you know, just place those last bits of walls in that should be there, as well as the door, because that seems to be missing. Whoops. So get a granite door, place them there, there, and there. Excellent. Now, Boz, I'm just going to be an absolute arse to you right now. And I'm going to keep you up all night working on this. Let's see. Space, beauty, comfort, rest. No, your rest is fine. You can work the rest of the night. Do my bidding. Thank you, Boz. Now, build those walls, please. Very least, you're going to build these walls. Thank you very much. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That must have been past your sleeping period. So you'll continue building these. That's exactly what we want. Boz, where are you going? Just... don't have the materials, but you do have the materials for this one, so at least build that one. And then you can continue working from then on. Now we still have power issues because once again everything burnt down. It's becoming a recurring theme in these episodes. And I don't plan it to be any longer. Well, where's it? Where's the wind turbine? There it is. So I'm going to place the next wind turbine here. And that should be fine, but we'll have to get the power conduits up again. And it's the same old things. So, much better. And we have an eclipse, which means no power, which is what we need to keep the food cold. But it's only -4, so we're fine there. Boz, can you clean some of this blood? You're going to clean it and go back to sleep, are you? Nope. You're going to hand more sandstone and get things done. Excellent. Well, looks like we might be able to survive the next wave without as many issues as the previous one, after all. Given that it's, what, one block and we've got one side of the wall sort of done. We'll see what happens. Might have to prioritise someone cleaning this because I doubt it looks very good at all. Oh wow, -9? Yeah, of course someone's going to have a mental break. I was trying to make that point. Farmer, you slept in the cold because people are sleeping in the cooling chamber? Why? Okay. The other thing is to build the bed as well, which we can make out of granite because we have a little bit around. No? That's Muffalo. How about make a steel bed? I don't think it's very comfortable. You know what? Maybe I'll just... Yeah, because we need beds and... You know, actually, I think even one of the characters needs a new liver, was it? So liver or kidney? Kidney, here we are. So, will that kill you? No, because you've got one other kidney. So, actually, Boz, you'll be fine. You shall be fine. Okay, and the other thing was to make the extra bedroom. Which I just said before, but we don't have the right materials, so we're going to use sandstone? No. Granite? Slate? No. Hello? Ah, must be based on what you've got in your inventory. I was just thinking because there should be sandstone somewhere on this list. Okay, we'll just have to leave it for the moment. Much to my displeasure. You were blocked by a roof. Of course you're blocked by a roof. Be in that corner place. Floors? Nope. Miscellaneous? Nope. How do you deconstruct a roof? Maybe it's a zone. Expand no roof. Clear no roof. Yes, so it's this. So I'm just going to make sure there isn't a roof just there. Hello? Is that under mountain? That is under mountain. Oh my god. So... It's blocked by roof, but will it be blocked by... No, it's just leather. But we'll, yeah, so will that be fine if it's blocked partly by a mountain? I don't think so. I'm going to have to deconstruct it. Well, that's my mistake. I'll have to learn from that. And you're doing that now. Well, I guess you got your priorities. Crafting being one of them. Farmer's no longer hiding. Excellent. Can you build that conduit? Thank you. At least next time when we build the wind turbine, we won't make that mistake twice. I said not make it twice. Yeah, there we go. And that should be fine. We shouldn't have any issues doing that. Unless there's a tree or something else in the way. Cool. Yeah, bedrooms are still being a big thing and I still haven't got there. I mean, it would just be as simple as getting a bed, which would be, what, deconstructing some of these trees? Yeah, that's enough. Let's deconstruct this tree. Let's deconstruct all of these trees. Thank you, Foo. That will give us a bit of wood and then I can stop complaining that we don't have the right materials for the bed. Okay. Things are going. Things are moving. Our defense is actually getting up finally. And you're bringing... Nope, you're building that door. Okay. You know, I'm quite fine with this. Things are actually working out now. Wow. Really glad of that. As long as we don't have someone drop in on our heads, we should be fine. And then I can rebuild everything, probably see if I can get smelting. I'm assuming that might be a technology that you have to learn at some point. Am I right? If I can click on production for once. Yeah, because it probably would have been under production. It's not under furniture or security or anything. Excellent. And Mega Scarab, I'm actually going to shift you into this bedroom. Because this bedroom is too good for you. And a cloth tunic worn by you is worn away to nothing. Don't we have other clothes for you to wear? Well, I didn't mean to do that actually. Whoops. You, don't do that. Gear. So you don't have... Yeah, okay, so that's probably what you're unhappy about, because I remember someone was unhappy about their clothing at one point in time. Spacious interior, excellent. Slept on the cold, slept on the ground, slept on the cold. Collins died as expected. But we're still powering through, we're still here. So... Oh, and the clip's ended. Excellent. Ooh, things are actually working out after all. Now I would love it after you finish this, if we can get you to work on this wall here. Because that's the next issue with our defences. So once you've worked on this one, we'll get some deadfall traps, and things will be hunky-dory. Okay, so Boz's mother wants to join. So we had Wittertaker's father, so like son, like father, and now we have Boz's mother, Norma. Well, since Boz is one of our colonists, we have to do the right thing and help her. I don't want to do this, no. We should do the right thing, but I might not do the right thing. Oh. Because that's going to be a lot of people, and I'm not really in a position to deal with that many people, or that many tribes of people. I'm sorry, Boz. I'm going to pretend I never saw this message. I'm sorry, Norma. Boz, you don't hate me now, do you? No, you don't. Shh, you don't know anything, Boz. No one tried contacting us. It was definitely not your mother, Boz. But we have those defenses set up. Maybe I could have, doesn't matter, it's too late. Anyhow, we'll get... Whereabouts is the deadfall traps? So always under security, which is this one. So, other thing we wanted to look at was, when it came to deadfall traps, which is strongest? So we'll take a look at steel first. Steel trap melee damage is 60-80. Wood, it is 1880. So steel is much better. Gold, I don't suspect is very good. 18, yep. Silver, 30. Sandstone blocks is 30. Granite, is 39. And slate, yeah, wouldn't be any good. 36. So steel at 60 is the best. So they're a definite. So I'll place 2 here. 1 here. How many do we have? I'll place those down and that should be enough at the moment. I'll also get someone to deconstruct that chunk. And that should work out quite well. Now, yeah, awesome. So you're doing that. That eclipse ended, which is what that is. Whoops. Thank you. We have power. The battery is charging up. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And we have a trader. Awesome. Might be able to sell some of the junk we've got lying around about. Actually, is this our first trader? I think it is. Wow. And we've also got a dead person here. Okay, well, seems to be a lot of bodies in this map to clean up. Even a few here which could probably unforbid, just so we can get rid of them. And also the foxes. Yeah, so a lot of injuries. So, who is our best socialist? Or person who can do social things? Well, it's not going to be you anymore because of your injury. Unless I can replace your head, Lottie, you're sitting next to Wittertaker on my scale of people who are useful. So, oops, I need to go needs. No, character. Social 11, Lottie, no. Foo, 4, no. 6, no passion. Farmer, no passion. So actually, Foo, please talk to Harvey from Affections Hill. We'll see what we can trade. Oh, awesome. There is a lot to get through. So, sandstone sculpture. Let's take a look. Because one of these was ugly, which was this one, -4. So we're going to sell it. Even though it was from Wittertaker and he died, we're selling it. Can't hold on to things forever. This is also -4, and this was me capturing Boz, or Foo capturing Boz. So we're going to sell that one as well. That'll give us a bit of extra cash. Now the 2 shotty ones, which were Wittertaker's last pieces of work. So, they're actually have beauty, even though they're shoddy. So on this one, on the piece, is an illustration of Sandy Harley striking compacted machinery while dealing. Harley is laughing uncontrollably. An author stands near the edge of the image, and the work is infused with the idea of compassion and is done in a Parquest style. The artwork relates to Haley striking compacted metal on the 6th of winter, 54.99. Okay, well, I think we're going to keep that one around so we can use it for beauty. And the same goes for the second one, which is, let's see, the sculpture portrays Scott Lowy, poor Scott, scot-free. Scot-free. The portrays Scott Lowy stumbling forward with a psychotic look on his face as a friend flees. Gulls sympathetically surround his head. The work suggests the concept of struggle. There is a tree off to one side and portrays the story, and it tells the story of Scott going berserk on the 6th of winter, 54.99. We're keeping that one around. That one's good. Good. Legendary. Wow. At 31 grand. Ooh. That better be worth it. Work to make. That's a lot of work. Beauty is 1,000 compared to our shoddy ones, which are 4. Crazy stuff. And it's silver as well, which requires double the amount of materials. So I'm actually going to get rid of all these, because if someone isn't wearing what they should be wearing, well, that's a bit of bad luck. Now, we do need a kidney, and we do have a person that we could sell. Can we sell people? No, we can't sell people. Well, we do need a kidney, so I'm going to buy that kidney. We need it. AI Persona Core, we're definitely keeping around, because I know that's useful in the end game. Gazelles. Do we want them for breeding meat and such and such? Yeah, I think we can do without it for the moment. Psychic Insanity Lance, Psychic Shock Lance. Or as nice as they would be, I'm going to have to hold off from that. But there's also a Bionic Arm. Now, I've seen so many people have issues trying to get these. So, you know what? I'm also going to buy that arm. Because they don't come around very often at all. You know what? that should be fine. Does look like, though, I'll need to get back to... there's a kitty. There's a bionic arm. Excellent. Does look as though I will have to get back to, whatchamacallit? Okay, the mental blank, never mind. Power cable, we're missing it on that side. Of course we are. And that will get the light, and then we can snake this back around, and everything will be hunky-dory. And building a second bed, given that we have enough wood at 113, is an excellent idea. So, wooden beds, coming your way. Also flip it around and drop it in the centre, roughly. Front centre. And we'll also get the potted plant at the back, because that seems to help just that little bit. So, potted plant in the back. There we go. So, Lottie can... No, how about this? Foo, you're carrying a simple meal. I want you to work on the conduit. Just because you're going to be so much faster than Lottie doing this, so... Yep, so we've got a bit of space as well, which is excellent. Poor mood. Boz, you are still working on this, aren't you? You are. But never fear, Boz. It's nearly done, and you won't have to worry about this for too much longer. But the tattered apparel doesn't help. And you ate insect meat. Of course. Probably because we're running out of food. Well, running out of cooked meals. And an armor vest worn by Lottie deteriorated to nothing. Excellent. That's, well, yeah, kind of not what we want, but we'll deal with it. We've dealt with things like this before. I mean, it's just a deteriorated shirt. I'm quite sure Lottie will be fine for the moment. Caravan's leaving. Cool. Now, it looks like we can also mine out this room, so I'll sort of start mining in a diagonal-ish pattern. So it'll be like this. And then I'll work out how to keep spreading it out. Because like I said, I wanted circular rooms which matched the area as well as possible. Just kind of like that. Excellent. There we go. So someone should hopefully get around to it. Still -4. Yep. We still need to get the front of the building again. But, you know, since we have these steel deadfall traps now, we should be a lot safer. Well, crossing my fingers, we will be a lot safer. So, given that they were able to build that with no problems, let's take a look at our steel. So we've got 113. We still want to spare some for another cooler, front doors, and other things. I'm going to put one more down. Just because it'd be nice to have it. And how's the research going? We probably don't have anyone researching, do we? We have someone who's on 2. 2! Wow. Fire. And that was a power cable. Did that sizzle a power? It did. Ah. I'm not having much luck. Foo, are you breathing the fire out? Excellent. It's not too hot in here? No, it's not. Well, that's a pain. Let's grab the power cable and put it back. While I remember to, otherwise I'll forget. And I really don't want to forget about this. Because, I mean, it was only one connection previously that was shorting out, well, not giving us enough power on this side. So, power here. Excellent. That also gives us the comms console as well, which would be useful if a trader comes by, but we haven't had any traders come by yet. Well, at least via that. Caravans, we've had one. Well, I know we've had one now, so. Excellent, nothing's obstructing it. And it's just a matter of getting work done now. So someone's always sleeping outside. Now, Boz has got a bed, excellent. And someone should be sleeping here. Whose bed is this one? I am going to not mark that for prisoners, I am going to mark it for Foo's bed. Because that's where you're originally sleeping with your husband. Excellent. Much better. Clearing things up. I guess I can also mark these to behold, like so. Wow. It's a nice quiet episode. Yeah, crickets in the background. Not much happening. Enough power to keep things going. No sentry guns yet. Can you just don't have enough materials? Just stop sleeping there. I don't think it's very good for you. So I'm gonna hunt that muffalo. since there's only one sitting there, and the other two at the top. Now, I still would love to get around to training one of those megalodons, Megatherium. I'm guessing that's what it was actually called. I can never remember what it's called. It's one of the bodies is around here. Ashen bones. Okay. Still got the volcanic winter going as well, so it's going around for a while. Be nice to see that leave eventually. Squirrel dead. Yeah, we can't use that. Excellent, that's been hunted, so we're just going to wait for someone to butcher it and then continue on with other work. You are heading where? Go on, move the screen. Poor mood, yes. Know that, and you clean that because it's part of home area. Why? Probably because there are doors there, which there aren't anymore. Yeah. Kind of a pain that they broke through that wall as well, but they did a lot of damage, but we're recovering from it, and we have defenses. Oh, some basic defenses up now. So, with that said, I should also... I don't want to queue up any more jobs. People are working still very hard. Yeah, we'll keep things going, and then we'll see what happens. While you're relaxing socially, excellent. That should improve your moods. Your friend Wittertaker still has a while to expire, but it looks like things are starting to get closer to being on the mend. We still don't have enough rooms, so I should probably be marking that out. Okay, so mark them to be hauled, and we'll also expand this area again. So at the moment I'm creating diagonal walls by just chipping one away at the corner each time, which is fine, it works. Let's mark the corner pieces as well. But it won't actually land us with a round room, so I'll do a bit of fancy eye work when we start to get out to the size that we need, or the rough circular size, and then that should be good enough. Yeah, awesome. That's looking much better now. And we're going to have some fire meals, are we? Yes, we are. Quite a few. And we have a self-tamed squirrel. Okay, I'm not sure that's really useful. Unless the squirrel can haul, which it can be used to release things, you can teach it and you can slaughter it. Goodbye, squirrel. Foo, Lottie, don't have a bedroom. Probably unmark this one for medical as well. And yeah, so we're still one bedroom short. But we're getting there. Hopefully maybe someone will partner up as well. Actually, why am I saying one bedroom short? We've still got this guy. Which, that said, this one can become the not medical, prisoner room, and this one can be removed. Because, like I said, we need, since he spends... You know, I was just talking about new lovers before. Lottie and Buzz. They actually might get this room now. Actually, they will get this room. Sorry, back to the Megascarab. The impossibly hard to recruit and not very good at skills, more just body parts person. He needs a light in his room, considering he's awake and he'll be unhappy. In darkness, yeah. And it would help if we just had that little bit extra. That said, let's... Where is the button? Set owner. So it was Buzz and Lottie. Not Foo, Buzz. Thank you. Buzz and Lottie. Now they have a bedroom of their own, and yeah, we've got enough bedrooms now. So it means I'll let them continue doing other work for the time being. But things are actually looking quite good now. We're also going to mine out this just so they don't have any defense behind it. If we line up some turrets or even our men or our people down there. So on top of that, it would be worth having some sandbags where I think probably around here will do the trick. Ah, a bug hive. Right there, you, come on. You are fleeing already. Why the hell? It's always newly mined areas, isn't it? There's probably some logic or something, or I don't know if it's even possible to avoid it as much as I'd love it to be. And insect jelly. Okay, you are fleeing food, so let's grab opinions of Lover Boz, friend which take a died, yeah. And you got rebuffed by Boz, and you love him. This sounds like a okay, does Boz like you? Yeah, Boz likes you, but normal, neutral, space. Lottie. Huh. Okay. A little bit confused there because I thought must have been an old rebuff. But no. With that said, let's grab Lottie, Foo, Boz, and Farmer. Whoops. Hold the shift, not the control button, and drop him somewhere down here. Hopefully. Yep. That's enough. So we'll just get them a little closer just to see if we can bait one of them out. Oh wow. Yeah, just don't know actually what are you doing? Stand. Can you stand in the line you're in? Thank you. Just continue attacking that guy. And who's this one? Lottie? Well, I don't think you even have a weapon anymore. No, you don't. Because I got you to drop it because you shot your friends. And I think you also shot... was it Scott? No, Scott died of infection. Who was it? You also shot someone else to death. I think it was Whittaker you shot to death. So you are never getting a ranged weapon again. So instead, I'm going to give you a normal steel spear. And now, these guys are deadly actually, so I'm going to pull everyone back. I think, yeah, pulling everyone back is a better option. But Lottie's going to take one for the team. Nope. Oh. This is an absolute pain. No, you don't go in there. That's a really bad place to go. So they've probably got a certain range on it as well. Oh, it's too late. That wooden door's going to go. Is it? 15, 8. Yep, it's about to go. Take cover. Nope, no one. And you have a ranged weapon. Farmer's got a ranged weapon. Okay. Didn't think Farmer actually had a ranged weapon. Come on through. You can hit the bug. Hit the bug. Hit the bug. Oh, that's just a bug mining. Okay, never mind. I thought that was you had managed to wander around, somehow managed to get past, and he wasn't scared. And yep, there we go. Farmer, go on and melee attack it. And Buzz, are you hitting it? Oh my god, Buzz. Foo, I need you to get out of there because I really don't want you to die. What's the cut like? Yep, so you've already done a bit of damage. No, Farmer, wrong person. Foo. You are getting injured. Get out of there. Thank you. Whew, okay, that's one done, dealt with. Okay, and everyone runs again. To this side. Lottie. Oh my god. People run. Yeah, and they're not interested in me. Lottie, run this way. How about stand here? Can I get you to shoot the guys? Yep, I can. So there's a certain range on it, which is kind of useful, but we don't actually have a sniper. Okay, that one's down. I wonder if I can bait this bug now. Whew. Playing a bit of a baiting game. Can we? Thank you. Okay, back outside. Cross. Oh, one person got hit. That's fine, we'll deal with it. Back outside. Boz. If you die, Boz, I'm going to be so annoyed. Because you are a lover and you're a fighter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Move. Oh my god, this is getting close. Boz is definitely going to have to be unrecruited and put into a medical bed, which we don't have anymore. Of course, we don't have a medical bed. Whew, okay. It's getting close. Hopefully that bug will go in. I'm going to unrecruit, and I'm actually going to just force you to rest straight away. Nope, I can't even get you into bed. Darn it. Oh my god. Foo, what did you just do? Oh my god. Boz will bleed out, and I cannot do anything. How about this? How badly is the Mega Scarab actually hurt? Is it Mega Scarab? No, Mega Spider in this one. Barely hurt. How about this? Can you just walk up there just so you can stop attacking it? Gonna walk over the trap. It didn't set off the trap. Of course it didn't. Could you just stop firing at it for a second? Just so it can get over, and then I can rescue Boz. Okay, Boz. Rescue, Foo, rescue Boz. And Farmer, I'll unrecruit you for the moment. You stop. Don't want you going there. Farmer, where are you walking to? You are walking, you're resting, that's fine. Wow. Okay, hurry up, Foo. Oh, actually, we do have a bed. That is excellent. I also want you to not strip him, but I need you to prioritize healing them. And it's also not too far in, so we shouldn't have any issues with the bugs. But it is an absolute pain that they're spawned in here. Last time we played a baiting game. This time we're playing a bigger baiting game. But it's still just as painful to deal with. So let's double check. Left kidney's gone, left foot, right hand, left arm, left shoulder, torso, jaw, and whole body. You can walk into the room because you're afraid. But wow, that's annoying. And you're going to run backwards. That's fine. As long as you don't pull anyone out into this main area. That's the big thing at the moment. So you're cowering in someone else's room. Okay. I guess that's fine. And you're no longer incapable of walking. Excellent. Oops. Health. Okay, so blood loss is still going to be a bit of a thing until he's fully healed up. But he's got away reasonably okay. I mean, the blood filtration, because of the kidney, which we should be able to replace at some point. I'm tempted to do it now, but maybe I'll let him heal up. We'll give him a new kidney and he'll be right as rain. Or, yeah, right as rain. New kidney. Once we get you there, speed things up and keep things going again. So, we have some basic defences, which will be enough hopefully to deal with some people. Unfortunately, we couldn't save Boz's mum, Norma, I believe it was. Let's take a look. Norma de Souta. But, you know, we have to make sacrifices at times, and we have to keep this colony going. Okay, well, I think it's a good place to leave this episode, so I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you've got anything to say, leave it in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video.